Hey gamers, the Red Dragon, and we are taking a look at some of the biggest gaming news stories that are happening today. So we start things off with an interview that apparently is going to show up in the August issue of Official Xbox Magazine, and it's from a person who works at AMD. AMD supplied the graphical power for the Xbox 360, and they're saying that the next Xbox is going to have a graphical power capable of processing images like that on the movie Avatar by James Cameron. Of course, it broke all kinds of records for its phenomenal graphics. So we already know that, of course, it's going to have good graphics. But comparing it to Avatar, I don't know if that means everybody's going to be blue, or if it's going to be the DVD version of Avatar, or if it's the 3D IMAX version. Who knows? They didn't say. But regardless, it's just a way of hyping it up and saying that it's going to be outstanding. So we'll just have to wait and see. But one other bit of information that I found more interesting than the graphical hype that they're posting out is they're saying that each AI is capable of being completely unique within the new Xbox. So they said you take a game like Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row, and they say the people on the streets, what they could do with those is in fact program each one where they act completely different from the others. So instead of running up into a group of people, firing your gun, and they all run away scattering, screaming, you might have a few people who do something completely different, who think they're macho men, who come after you and try to tackle you or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see if that's true, and if this is the next big step in artificial intelligence, and if developers are even going to take the opportunity to go ahead and configure all those different people, because right now most games developers don't even take the time to go out there and make each one look differently. So you'll drive down the street and you'll see a lot of them that are dressed and look exactly the same. Halo Waypoint is already showing off a few of the pre-order bonuses for Halo Combat Evolved, the Anniversary Edition. They've shown off a avatar outfit where you can look like Master Chief. They've also shown off the Grunt Funeral Skull, which you can turn on during the gameplay. And what this does is every time you shoot and kill a grunt, it makes it explode like a plasma grenade, so you can do chain reactions if you get them close together. So it looked pretty fun. I'm excited about Halo Anniversary because I really enjoyed the first Halo, but as they came out and we ended up losing Master Chief and everything else, it all went downhill for me. So if you're a PC player, I'm sure you've heard of the download system Steam. Apparently Steam has a new upgrade where it's going to drastically increase your download speeds when you're getting games, and also spikes that the system has whenever new games are released and everybody's trying to get it at the same time. Apparently this new system is going to take care of a lot of those issues and problems, but not everything is good for Steam. According to several reports, apparently Battlefield 3, which is going to be one of the biggest games this year, is not going to be available for Steam, according to reports. So a person who works at GameStop said that the game is going to be available through their system, through GameStop's system, but it's not going to be available for Steam. And of course, it will be available on EA's distribution system, Origin. And then finally, is virtual reality going to make a comeback? It turns out Sony has been working on a virtual reality system. It's a headset that kind of looks like something from Star Trek, the guy, you know, from Reading Rainbow, what he wore, except this maybe looks a little bit cooler. So they said in research and development that it does have head tracking. They're working and playing around with it with several different games, including first-person shooters. And it is 3D apparently, so this could be the next system. Of course, Sony, they have several games that are 3D, and they've come out with their own TV. They've got all kinds of 3D stuff coming out, and we talked a few episodes back about 3D, if it was a fad or if it's going away. So this week's question is virtual reality a fad? You know, they tried it in the 90s. Nintendo came out with that, what was it, Virtual Boy or something, I don't know. I remember trying it on and everything was red. And that wraps it up for this video. Remember, if you want to read any of these stories in depth and you want to see more news that's happening, I'm only reporting the top gaming news. Be sure to check out the link in the description box, and on over to Gamer Brief and view the top stories from all the major gaming websites. So that does it for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.